Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit will drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We crack it open. We read everything on the label. We check out the artwork, we crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. Now, a couple of things first. All beers should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I use a ThermoWorks thermometer to test the temperature of all of our beers. There is a link in the description box below if you are interested. Also, all of our beers are tasted in the same style of glassware. That way nobody has a leg up for clarity or aromatics. And finally, when most folks do tastings, they will take a look, they will sniff, they will sip, and they will pontificate. Well, I guarantee you, I'll pontificate all right, but I'm gonna sip first. Why? I'll let wine expert Fred Dax explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I do. All right, well, what do we have today to start out with? We have from the good folks at Liar's Bench up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 459 Islington Street, number 4. This is their Nielsen Schmielsen Double IPA, 7.7% alcohol by volume, 15 bittering units, 16 fluid ounces, American Pale Munich malt with some flaked wheat, and the hops are Nelson, Savron, Racour, Simcoe, and Mosaic. And they also have, of course, the standard government warning that I should not be a pregnant woman operating heavy machinery. Right, well, let's see, is there a date on this? There isn't. The reason it isn't is because I got this directly from the brewery about 3 days ago. So I can guarantee you it is fresh. All right, for some of you, you're going to have to Google it up, but Nielsen Schmielsen, an album that was done back in the, I believe it was the late 1970s, 76, 77 maybe, maybe even before. I have fond memories, to me anyways, those were college days. So let's see, we got some hops here. I'm looking at the flaked wheat, which is, I'm imagining, going to put this a little bit cloudy. So we've got 7.7% cloudy with a blend of hops that will probably be a little bit of aromatic, a little bit different from the flavor. So we're going to get different flavors to play with as far as the hops and the malt. I'm looking at a full-bodied beer with a little bit of haze to it. All right, let's crack it open and see if it meets those expectations. All right, let's see. We've got there we go. It looks no, you know something? That is not as hazy as I thought it was going to be. Okay, well, that's not a bad thing. Can't complain about that. Wow, I'm getting hop aroma right now, and that thing's, oh boy, that's got quite a collection and quite a kick. If that has just as much flavor as it does the aromatics, this is going to be one heck of an IPA. Right, we're coming in at 46 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just a smidge chilly, but not that bad. Now, I just want to make sure that I'm looking at this right. As a double IPA. Okay, it certainly does have the aromatics, that's for sure. All right, well, let's see if it tastes like a double IPA. Cheers. Yeah, I had to take 2 sips. It's a little past 2:30 in the afternoon on a Friday, and my taste buds go on siesta, so they had to be woke. Well, we doggies, they are woke. Let's see what their olfactory friends have to say. Oh boy, I tell you, there is a lot of herbal aromas going on there, similar to if you were walking past in the grocery store in an outdoor area where they have lots of herbs, rosemary, thyme, basil, that type of stuff. That's what I'm getting there. Oh, a mixture of it. So most hops don't have those flavors to them, but when they mix together in an aroma, that is what I'm getting. All right, let's see what the taste buds have to say about that. Well, yes, the same hop flavors are echoing in the flavor. First of all, this is a very heavy-bodied beer, full-bodied beer. So the hops have a lot to work with, and there certainly is a nice balance between it. I can imagine it being very, very difficult with all of the different hops that they have here, and blending it. But they have just blended it. The combination is nice, and the balance is just right on. So, does Nielsen Schmielsen from the folks at let's see what's it said there, Liar's Bench there in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, does it meet expectations? Well, it certainly does. In fact, it exceeds expectations. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great, share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.